This is Rebecca Weinstein for WHRO FM. Hampton Roads is home to a number of arts organizations and concert series that we spotlight on WHRO FM. Many have had to pivot due to COVID restrictions over the last year and a half. This week, I had the opportunity to speak with Norman Elton, who runs the Open Door Concert Series in Williamsburg, about what that journey was like and what their plans are for the future.
We actually kicked off our concert series as a new initiative back in fall of 2019. And we got our first three concerts ever under our belts. They went remarkably well. And then all of a sudden, COVID hit in spring of 2020. And everything went up in the air after that. But we've adapted really quite well. We had a successful online series, and now we're back to in-person concerts.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to adapt so quickly, being still a new series. That's amazing.
We took the spring of 2020 off. I think everyone was sort of trying to get their feet on the ground, and we weren't sure what we were going to do until the Williamsburg Area Arts Commission, one of our funding underwriters, came to us and said, "Hey, we really think that there's a market for online concerts, and we hope you all will look into it." And we did. We scheduled sort of 5 shows, all hosted online. They were pre-recorded in our sanctuary, and we found that people really turned out well for that. In fact, we had some concerts that were more well-attended online than we could even seat in our church. So
oh, wow, that's
people
interesting.
really appreciated that opportunity.
Beginning this season, the Open Door Concert Series is back in person. They kicked off last month with a performance from folk legend John McCutcheon.
And one of my favorite performers of all time. I've seen him a bunch at the American Theater in Phoebus, and also here at the Williamsburg Library. And it was a highlight really to get him. And we hosted his first in-person concert. This was the first weekend he was back out on the road, and he came to Williamsburg and did a great show. Nice. And we had a good turnout. It was comfortably full, but not so packed that people felt like they were too close to each other. You could be a little bit distant, but still had a great crowd and an appreciative audience.
Yeah, I noticed you have such a wide variety of types of artists queued up. So I wanted to ask, how did you go about selecting artists for the season?
Yeah, so that was an intentional decision when we first started. A lot of concert series focus on one particular genre. A lot of church concert series focus on sacred music, and rightfully so. Williamsburg has a number of concert series already underway that are great. The Chamber Music Society presents a lot of great music. We wanted to cast a wide net. We wanted something for everybody. So if you like, Baroque music, we've got the Rin Masters. If you like bluegrass, we've had Deeper Shade of Blue. We have an organ recital every year because we have a fantastic instrument, and we want to highlight that. And we realize that churches are uniquely qualified to present organ music. So we always present an organ recitalist every year. Someone that makes their living traveling in the country doing organ recitals beyond just what you might hear in a worship service. But yes, so we've got folk music, Celtic music, jazz. We had Jay Sennett as one of the Jay Sennett Trio as one of our virtual concerts. That was a treat. Everybody in the area loves him. So yeah, we intentionally cast a wide net so that there's something there for everybody.
I know there's been a lot of growth with this series, so I wanted to ask, what do you envision happening over the next few years? What do you want to come next?
Oh, that's a great question. So we've got a committee of folks, and we've got lots of great ideas of where we can go. We're certainly thankful to our patrons who largely underwrite this, and our funding sponsors. I can't help but thank Williamsburg Area Arts Commission and Virginia Commission for the Arts, and all those folks that make what we do possible. Of course, we have grand visions of maybe a young artist competition, or bringing more underrepresented musicians to the area. We are excited. It's just been the past couple of weeks since we've done an in-person concert again. So we're thrilled that people are coming out in a safe manner and an enthusiastic manner. There's an audience for live music. As long as we can do it safely, we're going to continue doing that. So we're thrilled to get our feet back on the ground and running again after so much uncertainty during COVID. So it's exciting to see people continue to support us. And yes, we've got lots of great ideas. We're already planning our 2022-2023 season.
Nice.
And so we won't be announcing that just yet, but we've got lots of new genres that we haven't even explored yet in the pipeline.
That's Norman Elton. He runs the Open Door Concert Series at the Williamsburg Presbyterian Church. Upcoming programs this season include the Harlem Quartet, organist Raul Prieto Ramirez, and Celtic duo Alistair Fraser and Natalie Haas. Today, a special Halloween program features the Peterine Ragtime Orchestra playing along to classic spooky silent films. These programs are all free and open to everyone. Learn more about the Open Door Concert Series at mywpc.org. For WHRO FM, I'm Rebecca Weinstein.